I wanted to spend a minute tonight just talking about why it's important to actually prepare yourself for that format and to take into account the fact that your audio and video setup is going to make a profound difference in your performance on the day. Now, you might not realize, and I think it's easy to kind of get fixated on getting a really good camera and getting the camera set up. Audio is much more important than video. You'll be amazed the tolerance people have for poor video quality if the audio quality is fantastic. And I'm sure you've even found in yourself listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos. If someone has good audio, you're probably going to hang around much longer than if the audio is garbage, even if the video looks fantastic as well. So I would encourage you now to have a bit of a look around, look at what you're actually planning on using on the day, and if we can, do a practice run before then so that you can actually make sure the equipment you are wanting to use, one, works, two, actually sounds good. So please, please, please make sure you have tested your microphone before the day, and in particular testing it on Zoom. Get a friend, family member, someone else to jump on that line and try and get, pardon me, cough into the microphone. That's fantastic. Try and get that practice in place. Use wired headphones. Really, really important, because if you have the audio coming back out from Zoom from speakers playing out loud, you can get yourself into a reverb or echo situation where the person can hear themselves back, and it's one of those things that you're not going to lose marks from it, but it's going to be annoying, it's going to be frustrating for everyone doing it, and there is that chance that it may lead to some unconscious bias in regards to how people assess you on that day. So please, please, please use wired headphones. I am using, you can actually see into there, these little in-ear monitors, and these actually kind of run behind my head. There you go, showing off my lovely grey hair. So that way it's almost as if they're not there at all from the front kind of thing. It's a lot more subtle. That's the word I'm looking for. Of course, I also use things like these. These are big chunky headphones. You get excellent audio quality out of them, but it's a little bit distracting for the people watching, and so if you can, try and get something subtle. Everyone's temptation is to try and wear Bluetooth earbuds, and I can tell you now, you may have used them every single day of your life and they have worked flawlessly. On the exam day, they will fail. Murphy's Law. You can just guarantee something's going to go wrong, and so I'd strongly encourage you, as much as possible, use everything wired. Hard wires are less likely to break. Now, if you're not wanting to really break the bank, but want to get something that's going to sound fantastic that you can use for other things as well, one of the examples I like to put out there is the Rode NT USB Mini. You can pick it up usually about $150. Excellent sound quality, compatible with PC and Mac, and also in the back of it, you can see the little thing there, it's USB-C, but it has a headphone monitoring output as well. So you can actually use that as your audio interface to listen through that to, one, your own voice, so you can hear how you sound, but also the person you're speaking to, their audio can come through. And Rode have some absolutely incredible software if you want to get really deep into it, and they can let you fine-tune what you hear, how you hear, and you can even add some extra little goodies to the way you sound. Not that you have to, it works perfectly well out of that. And of course, if you're wanting something even more basic than that, something like the Samson Q2U is also a fantastic option as a wired microphone that's relatively cheap but with excellent sound quality. The downside to that one is, of course, you're not going to get that ability to monitor your audio out from there as well. But of course, we do have to think about video, and one of the most important things for getting good video, even on a crappy camera, is to make sure you actually have good lighting. So in my room here tonight, I've actually got two lights up atop here, and if I block them out, there we go, get some mood lighting going on here. You can see the video quality kind of craps out pretty quickly, and you can start to see some more pixelation kind of occurring. Bring that light in. Oh, I look pasty white there. It's good Irish heritage. You can see the overall quality of the video improves dramatically. So play around in the room you're going to be in. It sounds silly, but try and close curtains, block out light that you can't control so that when you actually get in there on the day, you can set up a lamp or light or other light sources there to make sure that your lighting is going to be consistent and you're going to get the best view on the day as well. Again, if you have to focus on anything, I would focus more so on the audio side of things, but good to look good as well. And doll yourself up, make yourself presentable. Make yourself pretty. Again, it's those little subconscious biases that play in and can make a massive difference to the way you present yourself on the day. Sometimes you also just feel more confident as well, and I think that's certainly worth holding on to. Again, make sure everything you have is hardwired, and that includes your internet connection as well. We're often tempted to just run with whatever Wi-Fi we have, and again, every other day of your life, that Wi-Fi connection will work flawlessly. But on the exam day, it will fail on you. Again, something I have seen myself when we had the RACGP official practice CCE cases. Sure enough, my Wi-Fi did not work, and I was saved by the fact that I could rapidly switch across to my hardwired connection. But make sure you have a backup plan as well. Laptops die, phones die. Make sure you've got a second device that you can rapidly turn on, log into, and continue your case. All right, of course. This was in last week's video for those that did get to see it, but if you haven't, there is a fantastic 2-part CCE exam preparation course available in GP Learning. 2 modules, relatively quick to run through, but they'll step you through exactly what the RACGP expect from candidates, and is a fantastic spot to jump into if you just want that last minute reassurance that yes, I'm looking at the right thing, I'm doing the right things there. There's also some fantastic cases to run through as well as the marking grid, so if you want to get an idea of how are they actually assessing these cases, that's the place to go to. Again, we're going to go through some cases tonight. So make sure you do have that structured approach as you're coming in. You're not just coming in blind. I want you to have a plan of attack for the cases that you encounter. And this is one of the templates that I use, a modified version from one I found online. But if you have something that works for you, something you can easily, quickly scribble out within that 5 minutes of reading time, you're going to set yourself up for success.